we have AI happening now, and everybody's talking about how many jobs are going to be lost, all the crazy effects of AI. And all one can really think is, well, what can I do? What can I do to protect myself and my family against the oncoming enslavement of humanity with universal basic income? Everybody has to, get a vaccine or whatever they tell you to inject in your body, or you don't get paid. It's pretty much the mark of the beast coming to reality. What I want to give you a new perspective on is how to combat this. I was talking to my brother who's 160 IQ, super smart guy. And he was telling me how in Florida they're about to take away property tax, so therefore once you own your home, there's nothing they can do. You have your home, you don't have to owe anybody anything. And that's great, right? You're sitting on your home, but what happens when they come knock on your door and shoot you and your family? You're gonna outfight the fucking New World Order military? No, you're gonna be cooked. You're gonna be done for. You're not gonna stand a chance. So right now, I'm making as much money as possible, building as many systems as possible. But the third layer, and the most important layer for us to be able to survive, the good old boys, or whoever's watching this video that is a good person and knows what's coming, is to have a network and a brotherhood, not just brotherhood, but it has to be the men who join together to essentially have contingency plans in place for when this happens. When the grid goes dark, when your phone doesn't work, when everything breaks down and they try to come and fucking enslave us, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? Right? I could have $2 million in the bank, but my phone doesn't work. I can't access my bank. I have 2 days worth of food, and I have fucking, I got guns, but you can only shoot one gun at a time. That's the problem. You can only shoot one gun at a time. So what we need to think about, if you're watching this video, hopefully you're freaking on the same frequency as me. I'm not trying to be a doomer. I mean, I love business. I love my family. I love where I'm at. I love my life. I hope everything's okay. I hope that it's delayed as long as possible. But prophecy has to be fulfilled. If you're a Christian, you understand this. Prophecy has to be fulfilled, and all the signs we've been seeing that they're all looking pretty near. What we have to consider is everybody's worried about making money. I'm worried about making money. I need as much money as possible, right? Everybody's trying to make money right now. But the money, paper, dollar bills won't save you. Your real estate won't save you. Your guns won't save you. Your cars won't save you. Really, the only thing that's going to save you is number one, God. At the end of the day, Jesus is going to save you. I can't save you. Your friends can't save you. Nobody can save you. But we should be smart enough to prepare, okay? We should just not have a plan. We should be wise enough to see what's going to come and prepare. And essentially, the best way I think to prepare is, instead of having your one plot of land to where if the government comes, you're fighting them off alone with your wife and your 2 or 3 kids or whatever, to have a coalition and a brotherhood who are ready to move at any time, that know where to go, what to do, when we're going, what signs to look for, and is freaking has a contingency plan in place. That's why I'm making this video. We have the internet. Now the algorithm will probably freaking flag my account for making this, but I don't care. That's my whole thing. Sovereignty, number one. Sovereignty. Actually, let me say that again. Faith, number one. Sovereignty and brotherhood. That's what it's about. Not everybody can be a part of it. There's going to be people who are not aligned and think I'm crazy. And I'm not trying to be crazy, but I can't help myself but to make this video. We see what's coming with AI. When 20 to 30 people in the workforce lose their jobs, what do you think's going to happen? It's not just going to be America. It's going to be the whole world. What do you think's going to happen? They're going to do a universal basic income. To get the universal basic income, you have to join the New World Order. So what do you got to do then? I don't know, but I know in 2021, 2020, they tried to lock us in our houses, and it wasn't just America, it was the whole world. They tried to lock everybody in their house. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. But at the end of the day, you can't sit back on your 5 acres with your fucking cows and think nobody's gonna bother you. There'll be people bothering you, whether it's other citizens or the government. One of the two are gonna, maybe it'll last for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but when people start getting hungry, you've seen the zombie movies. This would be worse than zombies. Because zombies can't think. People can think, and they will fucking kill you to provide for their family. We need a plan. We need a plan. We need to know where to go, what to do, and prepare for those things. And even better, already have the land staked out. 100 like-minded people have $10,000 to put towards a piece of land. That's $1 million. $1 million can buy a bit of land. This is the stuff I think about. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready. If they come now, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm ready physically, but I can only take 3 or 4 motherfuckers at the same time, you know? It's not enough. You need a small army. And even then it's not going to be easy. But at least then we can put our borders up. We're sovereign. This is our state. This is our place. We're not doing your shit. You're going to have to get through our border. That's it. And then at least you have a fighting chance. It's not going to be easy for them to convince everybody. But the problem is they will get you by surprise. And they will get you, it's not going to be a violent convincing. It's going to be, you don't take this, this chip, whatever they want to do, whatever it is, whatever the contract is that you have to sign. If you don't do it, you don't get the universal basic income, and then eventually you're pretty much phased out of society. You can't get a job. When you can't get a job, you can't eat. So you got to know people who can grow food, who can make clothes, who can build houses. You got to know somebody that does solar panels. I do solar panels. You got to know somebody who can, you have to have doctors. You have to have all these people in a community that can resist it. But what will happen is when the phones go dark, who are you going to call? You can't call nobody. You can't organize that. It's too late to organize. You can't organize on their platforms because they control the platforms. Do you understand? What are you going to do? You don't know what to do. So right now is the time. Right now we have to communicate. We have to meet. It's not like some crazy secret society. It's pretty much church at the end of the day. I mean, that's what my community, not my community, but that's what the community I'd want to be a part of would align about, is Christianity. Trump's not going to save you. We've already realized that. There's not going to be a politician that saves you. And I'm not trying to say this will save you either. At the end of the day, we're all going to die and face judgment. Until then, I'll be training. I'll be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be hitting the gym. I'll be stacking up as many resources as possible. I mean, trust me, I'm working, okay? So I want everybody to keep working as hard as possible while there still is opportunity. Stack up as much money as possible, as much ammunition, whatever you can do, because it's coming. The Great Reset is coming, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to. When 40% of people can't work, it's the whole world is going to change as we know it. It's not just me saying that. Everybody that knows anything about AI, that knows anything about, they're saying. I mean, it's like common knowledge. Project 2030, all these things are common knowledge. And you would have called me crazy, but they did try to lock us in our houses. And in some places, they did lock us in our houses. So I'm not crazy. Let's summarize what I went over, okay? Pretty much, AI is coming to take everybody's jobs. In order to keep those people alive and not revolting, they're going to give them universal basic income. In order to get the universal basic income and be able to work a job and to live in their new world order, you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do. If you just get a piece of land in order to resist it and live on that piece of land and try to protect it yourself, you're not going to be able to withstand the firepower, whatever it is. So there's going to be either hungry people or there's going to be a government that comes and tries to take your stuff. And you can't fight it alone. So the solution to this, which is not even a solution because it still might not work, but it's the only chance, is formulating contingency plans and a network of people that can survive power outages, an attack on land. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm not saying I know what's going to happen, but I'd rather be prepared than unprepared. So that's why I'm making this video. I hope this gets to the right person. And yeah, God bless. Stay in your word. See you later.